I do exist. Hi, sorry, late start. I slept in. You only go so
Yes,
many
you
days
did.
of getting home late before it catches up to you, you know?
Mm,
Literally, my alarms went off and I could not keep my eyes open. I Why are you small? There it goes. It's like, what's happening? Why is it's like go full screen already? What are you doing?
March 23rd, 2:35 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 3, and I'm getting water delivery. Be right back. What timing?
Okay.
Oh well, huh?
How's it going, Brittany?
It's going. How about you?
I'm tired. Very tired. That's what the caffeine's for, though.
Mm. Yeah.
Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. 95 stream streak.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back, dear.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Hey, at
much.
least it happened before we officially started.
Court will now reconvene. I assume both sides are ready. Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor.
He looks so depressed. He looks like me because I don't sleep with those freaking dark circles.
Well, I can understand the defense acting like this. However, why do you also seem distraught, Mr. Edgeworth?
That is. It's nothing, Your Honor.
What's wrong with Edgeworth?
It looks like something unexpected just happened to him.
Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you could please tell the court the results of the handwriting analysis on Miss Inpax's suicide note.
Yes, Your Honor. Unfortunately, we have discovered that this suicide note is a forgery.
What? What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This note was not written by Ms. Inpax herself. It is a fake.
Order! 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 Mr. Edgeworth, would you care to explain what's going on? If this was not written by Miss Inpax, then who wrote it?
We would need more time to do a more detailed analysis, however. It appears that the handwriting matches that of the victim, Mr. Juan Carida.
Mr. Carita?
Well, well. It looks like Miss Impax never left a suicide note after all. She never wrote anything about On Guard.
However, Your Honor, even though this suicide note is indeed a fake, Mr. Ongard could not have known that, so that facts remain unchanged. Acting under the assumption that it was real, he had plotted to possess it.
That does sound very plausible.
This theory that Engard had no idea the suicide note was fake. Something seems a little wrong with it. Is that evidence? What evidence would I have that...
That, not the puzzle.
As we're going to say, like the spy camera, because... But...
I feel like it's a flimsy defense, though. Just like I feel like it's a flimsy defense that, or a flimsy prosecution that they're like, oh yeah, he knew about the note because of the camera that recorded for 1 hour. You know? What do you think?
I have no idea.
Let's say... The defense believes that the defense believes that the theory the prosecution has stated contradicts testimony. If everything the prosecution has proven up to this point is true, then it's impossible for Mr. Ongard to have known it was a fake. Or to have not known it was a fake.
Because they both have, they're the only ones that have access to it? Because of the puzzle box? I don't know. I'm guesstimating. Because one would presume it's not a fake because it was in that box, I guess.
Yeah, I figured worst case scenario, like, we literally just loaded in, so it's like if we got it wrong, we can always just reload, right?
Yeah. Go for it.
I'm just not sure what the... It's impossible for... I don't know. I was hoping when I pressed it or said that something would, you know...
Give you a hint as to what to do.
Exactly.
No hints for you, Mr. Wright. You're in this on your own. for it. See if it works. If not, reload and we try again.
Yep.
What is this little item called again?
A video camera, Your Honor. Well, a very small one, but
Oh, that's right. A camera. Ah, you kids and your fancy toys nowadays.
Mr. Edgeworth, earlier you claimed that Mr. Ongar knew the existence of this note because he was spying on the victim. Isn't that right? If that were true, then this means Mr. Ongar would have known that the victim had forged the note.
So then, the defendant knew this suicide note was a fake. Then if that's true, then the situation has suddenly changed in a very dramatic way.
Exactly, Your Honor. The prosecution's theory to what Mr. Ongar's motive for murder was, it has suddenly disappeared into thin air.
But, Your Honor, it's not as if Mr. Ungard monitored Mr. Kurita for 24 hours a day. Perhaps the victim wrote the note in a place Mr. Ungard didn't know of.
Well, right back at you, Mr. Edgeworth. Why don't you show us some proof that the victim made the forgery at an unknown place?
Order! 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 Mr. Edgeworth. It looks like this time it is you guys who have dug his own grave. It is you who has dug his own grave, rather. What am I? I don't know where I got the word guys from.
I figured.
Huh? As you figured.
As I figured, it came down to this after all.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're not making any sense.
When I heard the results of the handwriting analysis, I thought this might happen. The question is, what's next?
What next?
If the prosecution can't prove Mr. Ungard's motive through the evidence, then we must prove it from another angle.
Well, I agree with you there.
Your Honor, the prosecution would like to call a witness to the stand at this time.
No? Well, that's fine.
However, this witness is a little unusual.
Oh boy.
Edgeworth stuttering? This is not like him at all.
Well, unusual. Well, what sort of witness is this person, Mr. Edgeworth?
This witness is the one who is perfectly fit to answer once and for all the question of who was it that hired Shelley the Killer to commit murder?
That's impossible. Who in the... No such person exists who can answer that question with such certainty.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. Who is this witness?
It's
Yes? Go on. Who is it?
the man himself, Mr. Shelley the Killer.
Oh, Mr. the Killer. Wait! Shelley the Killer?
Rabble, 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 rabble.
You mean the killer? I mean, the assassin.
Yes, Your Honor.
He's coming here, to the witness stand.
Well, yes, in a manner of speaking. I recognize that this is a very unusual circumstance, so I ask for your permission.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Yes?
is this alright with you?
Do I have a choice here? I can't really do much else to drag this trial out. The defense has no objections, Your Honor.
I wonder if it really is alright to do this.
The judge is totally not scared.
Very well then, the prosecution calls its witness to the stand.
Edgeworth, is there no other way left to us?
Now then, witness. Your name and your, occupation, please. Very good, sir. My name is Shelly the Killer. I am a professional assassin.
I say, what is going on here?
Your Honor,
How can you remain so calm? And what is the meaning of this two-way radio?
actually, Your Honor, it was delivered to me just now, and it came with a condition. As long as we do not trace its source, Mr. De Killer will testify to this court.
So this must be what it's. So this must be what that urgent phone call he got earlier was about.
Oh no, this will not do. I cannot allow this in my court. First of all, we can't even be sure this really is Mr. Killer himself.
Witness, please present some sort of proof that you are, in fact, Shelly the Killer. I understand. Please wait a second.
I'm so hungry.
Maya!
Maya.
Voice. Mr. Wright, can you confirm anything from this?
The defense has no objections to this person. We're satisfied that this man is indeed Shelly the Killer.
Looks like we've run into yet another unexpected turn of events. Well, it doesn't seem like we have too many choices under these circumstances, so...
Now then, witness. There is one thing I would like to confirm before we speak of anything else. And what would that be? At the request of a client, you killed Mr. Juan Corrida. Is this correct? It is as you say. I did indeed kill Mr. Corrida.
Go.
Now that we have answered that, let's move on to the name of your client. Very well.
This is all just a bad dream. Yes, that's it, a bad dream.
Shelly the Killer? What is he gonna say?
If you look very carefully at the radio, you can actually see that it kind of represents Shelly the Killer's face.
Yeah, you're not wrong, because it's got like the seam down the face and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. The monocle.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Everything.
Which is why he had that kind of face, so that this radio would look like him.
Mm.
There is something I must first state. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself. And that is the reason I am here today on this witness stand. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client.
Mr. the Killer seems to be a very clever man. I'd almost say he seems to be mocking us.
While he may appear to be our enemy, Your Honor, Mr. De Killer is only stating the truth. He is no hypocrite. He has always stood by this one belief.
You mean about this trust between his clients and himself, then? It seems to be on a level of trust beyond what people like me can comprehend. Well, Mr. Wright, are you ready to cross-examine the witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
There is no way to know what's coming next, so stay cool and collected, Phoenix.
There's something I must first state.
We can hear anything you have to say later. Can you please just tell us your client's...
I don't think you understand your place, Mr. Attorney. I said this is something I must first state. Do you know what the word first means?
Sorry, go on.
Well, it appears this is one witness you can't badger, Mr. Wright.
It's not because you don't know about Maya's situation.
To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself.
The trust between you and your client?
I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. If too many people knew my face, it would be quite troublesome.
That is why you're testifying in this manner.
This is the first time one of my clients has ever been accused of murder. I must preserve the killer name so my clients can trust me.
But can someone stab you in the back and break your trust?
It has never happened before, but if it ever did,
Yes?
that person wouldn't be my client for very long. They would certainly...
Well, that's enough. Please, no more.
Very well. It was only a hypothetical anyway. And that is the reason I am here today on this witness stand.
That seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell us the name of your client. I would think this would be very bad for them.
It doesn't matter to me. His client has already broken their rules and acted outside of their prescribed role.
Their role.
This person tried to implicate another of the crime in order to save themselves. And this is a trespass that cannot be forgiven.
You. Who gave you the right to be so high and mighty?
To the gentleman who spoke just now, excuse me, but would you care to die?
No, I didn't say anything.
Just better watch himself.
It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client.
We understand, so please tell us the name of your client.
I'm afraid I cannot do that. I still have a few things to say before I do.
Oh my god.
That egomaniacal...
It's not good for your health to be so aggravated. You won't live very long if you let everything bother you.
Somehow, that coming from an assassin makes it less than comforting.
CID?
I don't really care about all this extra fluff. Just tell us the name already.
Patience. Try to calm down a little. It's important to try and understand his mindset. He seems very steadfast and closed, so you're going to have to work to get him to talk.
I'm not his therapist, you know.
For Myers' sake, you better be. It's trust between client. So what do we do to find out what he means here?
Huh.
I have no idea.
Maybe it's the camera? Maybe the killer didn't know about the camera.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. It's the camera again. Maybe not. No, that statement contradicts this evidence.
Does? I don't see anything contradictory.
Huh? Really?
Objection denied. Try to think before you make accusation, Mr. Wright.
Mhm.
Whoops, that didn't go so well.
I'm just gonna save. It's fine. It's not like you gotta get
Okay.
through the cases perfectly to get an achievement or something, you know?
Yeah. What was the third or the fourth statement? Okay. All right, back to 2.
Ah, goddammit. Pressing the wrong buttons.
So what about if on the second statement, because now he said that the trust is already broken, maybe we'll get something new by reminding him that the trust is broken, like
You mean
That's
like
what
press it
we're trying to do.
again?
on this.
She needs to press it again, I think, yeah? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, to see if
Go
we get
for it.
new information.
Sure.
The trust between you and your client. So far,
Best in
same.
efficient manner, discreet about me and my identity. These are the roles and duties of an assassin and his client are to carry out.
I'm sorry, but I was wondering something about something you just said. You said that your client had already broken the rules.
A person who frames another is the worst kind of human.
Hey, what's up, dude? And that's why you feel you can betray this person?
I have no trust in relation with a client who cannot understand their assigned role.
Just my luck. An assassin with a conscience. Who'd have figured?
Now then, everyone, do you think you can understand my logic?
This case just keeps getting better and better.
You mean longer and longer?
If you can't, then I'm afraid we can't proceed.
Everyone understands your point, I think. Really.
In that case, I believe I am prepared to disclose the information you seek.
Nice.
You have made it crystal clear that you value trust over all else. I believe we are ready. Excellent. That is the reason I am here today on this witness stand.
Okay, give us
Press
more.
him again.
Yep.
Keep pressing until we get an amendment.
That seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell us the name of your clients. I think that this would be very bad for them.
It doesn't matter to me. This client has already broken the rules and acted outside their prescribed rule.
The roll.
Person tried to implicate another crime in order to save themselves. This is a trespass that cannot be forgiven.
Who gave you the right to be so high and mighty?
The gentleman who spoke just now, excuse me, would you like to die?
Yeah, this is all the same. Literally all the same.
Alright. Once more with feeling.
What is it?
Now I can't bring myself to ask the client's name.
If you can't ask it, Mr. Wright, then I will. Witness. What is the name of your client who requested the murder of Mr. Juan Corrida? That person's name is... Adrian Andrews.
What?
What? Witness! That's not who you told me it was earlier. Pray tell, what are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor? I should think I know my own client, and it is Adrian Andrews. Oh, what?
Rubble.
This can't be! On the phone earlier?
What's going on
Get
here?
on the stand.
We're never getting to the end of this case. My guess is that Mr. the Killer just stabbed Mr. Edgeworth in the back.
Stabbed Edgeworth in the back?
Precisely what happened.
I'm sure in order to get an audience with this court. Mr. the Killer told him a different name. Matt Ungard, perhaps?
I knew it.
This is outrageous! I was deceived! This witness is telling a very serious lie.
But you were the one who summoned this witness.
You, Shelley the Killer. My testimony is the truth. The defendant at the moment is Matt and God, am I correct? All I wish to do is help procure his acquittal.
Wow. All of a sudden, it feels like we can actually win this.
Yeah.
Rebel.
The prosecution has failed to provide a motive and has instead provided this suicide note, which is a forgery created by the victim. Furthermore, there is the possibility the defendant himself knew it was a fake. But most definitive of all, we have heard it from the assassin himself, the name of his client. Mr. the Killer's client who requested the murder was not the defendant at all.
No.
With all this evidence, it's obvious to me that this means that Mr. Matt Ongard is innocent.
Rebel.
I seem to have caused you all a bit of confusion. Please continue your discussion, and call me when you have reached a verdict.
Bailiff, please bring Miss Adrian Andrews in immediately.
What now? With the way this is going, Ongard will be found innocent. This may be our last chance to save Maya.
Yeah, but Edgeworth is right. Mr. the Killer is lying. And Ongard, my client, I know he's guilty. Can I live with myself if I win this?
Who would have believed the prosecution's own witness would absolve the defendant?
Your Honor, prosecution requests permission to further question the witness. Shelley the Killer is certainly lying under oath. Well, he wasn't sworn in, was he?
Oh, that's me,
Andrews.
sorry. It wasn't on the judge.
I know. That's...
It wasn't me. Listen, everyone, please. That testimony just now, it was all one big lie.
Miss Andrews.
The suicide note may have been a fake. But that man, Matt, he's the reason Celeste died. And Juan's dead. It was all because he got pulled into Matt's twisted world. The testimony just now, you have to believe me. It was a horrible, horrible lie.
But Mr. the Killer himself has testified. He's named you as his client.
No, that's not true.
Also, there's quite a bit of evidence that points to you. The knife and button, donning the Nickel Samurai costume.
But that's...
You even have a motive. We know that Miss Celeste Impacts was a large part of your life. You wanted to follow her, and you wanted revenge against the two who hurt her. So I would say you have plenty of reasons to want them both dead.
No. You're right. You know the truth. Tell them. Tell them the real story. Who the real killer is. Tell them. Please. Help me.
Yes, I know the truth.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
I believe we've reached the end of this trial. Therefore, I ask the defense for any final words or opinions.
Oh boy.
I have to decide. Do I take the not guilty verdict and save Maya? Or do I throw this chance away and wait for Gumshoe's new evidence? What am I supposed to do?
Oh no. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. Hard thing to do here.
Oh dear.
What do you think is the right way, Desi?
I mean, I think the right way is quite obvious, at least I would think so.
Would
To
Maya
me, the
forgive
right way
you
would- Huh?
if you threw this girl under the bus?
I was about to say, I think the right way is to trust in Gumshoe.
Yeah. Think so too.
So request we continue the trial?
We continue the trial.
Despite the fact that she doesn't want it to.
Phoenix.
I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept a not guilty.
You were a lawyer.
I know, but Matt Ungar's a killer, a murderer. I can't. I can't let him get away with this. I can't let someone else take the fall. If I let Miss Andrews be convicted, then I'm no better than Ongard. And even though I don't want to admit it, I have to face the facts. That it is because of Edgeworth that I now know the real truth. He could have gotten Ongard convicted so many times over, but he never took a single one of those chances. If I take this verdict right now, I'd be betraying his trust. His trust? I never thought about it until now. I trust him?
Yes, you do.
Mr. Wright, your opinion, please.
The defense requests that we be allowed to further question Mr. DeKiller.
Am I hearing you correctly, Mr. Wright?
Right.
But that witness has cleared your client through his testimony. Your job here is done.
I'm not done yet. To see through the witnesses' lies and find the truth, that is my job, Your Honor. There's still more evidence to look at, and I'm sure that once those pieces arrive here in this very courtroom, a miracle will occur.
Very well. The trial will continue. Mr. Edgeworth, please re-establish connection with Mr. DeKiller.
Right away, Your Honor. And here comes one of the greatest moments in this game. Has a verdict been reached? Before that, we would like to talk with you a little more. About? All you needed from me was the name of my client. What else could you need me for? Well, actually, we'd like to hear everything you know about this case. That is how things are usually done.
What is he talking about? Usually done.
Somebody is learning to bluff.
What shall we have him testify about now?
Okay, I had a little bit of slowness on my end.
Say,
Mr. DeKiller, if you don't mind, please testify about your client in more detail. You legal people and your procedures. Is it any wonder no one likes to go to court?
about my client, part 2.
Thank you. As I have already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However, one thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. My client did it to frame another for the crime, while pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene. Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Carita was dead. But even more appealing is the creation
Appalling.
and planting of the knife.
Appalling.
Appalling is not appealing. It's appalling that I got that wrong. I was too busy looking at her back and shoulders. The creation and planting of the knife and button. That act is what I was referring to when I said that my client had broken the rules.
This is a most unexpected turn of events for the, 5th time now. However, this time everything has finally been revealed.
Just a second, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth,
We still have the cross-examination to do.
but you don't need a question testimony like this. Do you, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, the defense will question the witness. As if I have a choice here.
Huh? Why? What this witness has said has been nothing but beneficial to the defense's case. If you scrutinize the testimony,
Then I'll expose the lies in that oh-so-beneficial testimony, I suppose.
I don't understand what's going on anymore.
That makes two of
Never
us.
Oh, there's so many here. As I have already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However,
Yeah, that is a lot of statements, that's for damn sure.
7 of them?
What is it, Mr. Wright?
If I press him the wrong way, it might raise suspicions on his end. But I have to do something to waste more time. The witness, about requesting a head.
Yes.
How much is your fee?
I see. You're also quite a dark-hearted man, Mr. Attorney.
Huh?
If you would like to talk business, we can do so after the trial.
No! I'm thinking of...
Mr. Wright!
Yes?
See?
You want to kill me! You want me dead, don't you?
What?
Wow, you say.
Oh, why would you think something like that, Your Honor?
Guilty! Mr. Finish Wright, you're hereby declared guilty!
I knew it all along. Guilty as fuck. Witness, let's continue. Why did you disclose the name of your client? They are not your client. They are your client, are they not? One thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime.
Guilty, you're guilty!
You're guilty. Mr. Right.
I would think that most people wouldn't be able to overlook a person hiring another to kill.
If I had a problem with such a thing, I wouldn't be very effective at my job.
Yeah. Well, a change in occupation might be good for you.
However, I will say this. Even though I am the one that does the deed, my clients are always the real guilty part. That goes without saying, Mr. De Killer. And their fate is to live with the knowledge of their guilt on their shoulders. However, my client this time thought that they could run away from their guilt. My client did it to frame another for the crime.
Are you talking about the button and the knife?
Yes, and my business card,
Oh, this card.
so that no one has to waste their time, including the police. I always make it a point to make things as easy as possible.
Sorry, excuse me.
You try to make things easy?
My business card makes it very easy to identify who carried out the service.
He's pretty devoted to his work.
But to disregard everything to go and stab the deceased with a knife. cannot even hide my card from sight. That is something I cannot overlook.
It's really hard to tell if he's being truthful or not here without him being here.
While pretending to be the first person to discover the body and intel the scene.
So you're saying most clients wouldn't do such a thing?
That is correct. Usually, most people try to create an alibi for themselves. If you should use my services, Mr. Attorney, I would suggest you plan for your alibi too.
No, I already told you. I've no intention of using your services, ever! Why does he keep looking at me like I'm the one on trial here?
You dug your own grave.
Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Corrida was dead.
From the very beginning?
That is correct. From before my client visited the room. All of my clients know precisely what the situation is at all times.
I wonder if that's really true.
That's odd. But even more appalling is the creation and planting of the knife and button.
Okay.
Every time you say button because of the accent, I hear this butter.
Butter. I wish
So-
it was butter, actually.
So why do you think your client did that?
What do you mean by why?
Well, fiddling around at the scene of the crime is pretty risky. And why would someone who has requested a murder go to the crime scene anyway?
That is true.
I assume it was probably done to frame Mr. Angad.
If that's the case, then why didn't the person just request that you do it?
Sadly, that is not possible.
Damn. 270 stream streak.
Huh?
Very good. My job is to kill. That is all. And to leave my business card behind, naturally. A business card is so my clients can't escape blame. To protect them is my... Even if they say it's for revenge, setting someone else up to take your fall. That act is what I was referring to when I said my client had broken the rules.
And that's all you have to testify?
Yes, and I pray that I will never be called to the stand again.
Again? As in you plan to continue?
Must, as I have yet to find a person to take my place and become the fourth successor. Actually, would you like a new life, Mr. Attorney?
Oh my god.
Excuse me?
The judge is gonna be even more suspicious.
No,
want
I'm fine.
Where he said
Really?
yes to this.
Are you really now?
They don't even have to change the abbreviations. Phoenix Rice, Ace Assassin.
I wonder what kind of man the judge thinks I am now.
What are you going to do now, Phoenix?
All I can do now is expose the lies.
That is true. However, you realize that will be very bad for our client, right?
I'm so confused. But the one thing I know for sure is I can't let this trial end yet.
That one, right?
Yeah, this is the one that Edgeworth had an issue with, so this must be the one we gotta press.
Yeah.
Seems so. How can we prove it wrong that she knew he was dead?
Wait, hold on. Before I do that, let me put on spots you actually.
She thought he was asleep at first. That's what she said.
So she claims.
So she poured a glass of apple juice.
No. Tomato juice.
Wine. She poured some wine juice.
Hmm. I don't know.
But then again, there is the fact that she accidentally knocked that vase off the counter and broke it due to being startled
Before
about
we
finding
go-
the body.
Before we go into this, press this line again one more time, just in case.
Hey, Angelic Maiden, how you doing?
Just in case they make us.
From the very beginning. Times. I don't think that's really true. That's odd. Yeah, nope, same exact thing. How's it going?
So how could she not have known? Wasn't there... Is it the trans receiver this time? Like, 'cause
No,
that would have
that's-
caused a radio blackout, right? No, not that one, the other one. The one next to the camera.
Some of this one? That's...
The transmitter.
What would that have to do with Adrian? It's all... What's his fucking name? On guard.
Right. I thought, well, that was active. It disables, you know, communications. Causes interference and shit, but
No.
maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree here.
It interfered with the radio, but she didn't have anything to do with the radio either, so that's not...
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no. In my opinion, it is the glass, because didn't she like pour it for him because she thought he had just was asleep and whatever.
That's initially what I thought.
Yes. Best guess I have.
Why
Yep,
would you
go
pour a
for it.
glass for someone you know is dead?
Exactly. Yep.
Saved by the juice.
Thank you so much for taking the time to testify, Mr. the Killer.
What is the meaning of that attitude?
When Adrian Andrews entered the victim's room, we went into an ad break.
That's not how it happened.
My client did no such thing. I told her that Mr. Juan Carita was dead. She went, okay, time to put on Nickel Samurai costume. And I went, you bitch, you'll pay for this.
Okay.
I will testify against you in the courtroom.
Goodbye, you way pretty.
Uh,
In the future, when you are our guest, I will make sure to save you all the tomato juice, especially for you.
you can save it, doesn't mean I will drink it.
Oh, you will.
I hope you like your plants watered in tomato juice.
Joke's on you, I don't have plants because I fail at
Oh, I
cooking.
will bring you some then. You will love my plants.
Mhm, mhm.
You can play this game.
We shall see.
AFK.
I'm back. Oh. 10 seconds. Alright, we're back from ads, but I think Prinny's still AFK.
He's probably getting a glass of his favorite tomato juice. Hmm. Okay. That's the situation.
Hmm.
Quite a slippery situation, one might say.
Wow.
Ugh.
There he
Better-
is.
Sorry. My neck is hurting, so I decided to get ice pack.
Sorry to hear that.
That's fine. I mean, getting the ice pack, I hope it works.
Too.
Your client had no idea that Juan Carita had been murdered.
But how? How do you know that?
From this wine glass, Your Honor.
The glass?
Mr. Keller's supposed client thought Mr. Carita had only fainted, which is why this glass of tomato juice is poured for the victim.
Isn't that just part of Adrian Andrews' calculated plan?
That's not possible, Your Honor. This glass bears the fingerprints of that person. Had this been planned, they would have never left their fingerprints behind.
Well, I see your point. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion?
Strangely enough, I had the exact same thought just now. Witness, how do you explain this strange phenomenon? Isn't it a waste of time to ask such a minor detail?
It is not minor, though.
It is not a very important point anyway, correct? I'm afraid you are mistaken. If Adrian Andrews really is your client, as you claim, then your client should have knowledge of Mr. Carita's death. If not,
Yep.
then that can only mean that Adrian Andrews was never your client at all.
What up, Seraphim? How you doing?
Hi.
Oh, thank you. I do try. Some ways a little strange. How strange.
Yes?
Why is it that the attorney has yet to raise an objection at this absurd situation?
Phoenix. If the killer figures out what we're up to, we're in real trouble.
Yeah, I know. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm surprised. You know you can't say things like that without any evidence.
Ah, sorry.
Well, that was an awfully weak objection for the two of you.
Anyway, I am positive there was a contradiction in that testament. Prosecution requests further testimony concerning when the request was taken. Very well.
Right now, I have to buy us more time. While we wait for the items the killer left behind to get here, I just know the very outcome of this trial lies with those items.
This request came to me, about a week ago. It was a request for my services on the night of the awards ceremony. Met a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. That is what occurred, and I trust my memory, and I believe I have made no mistakes.
So you physically met your client, huh?
That is correct. Meeting one's client is the first step to building trust, in my opinion.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Request taking.
This request came to me, about a week ago.
Oh, wait. My bad. Press the
You
wrong button.
forgot to press my buttons.
Oh, 1 week ago? Are you sure?
Yes, I am quite sure. I, of course, had my own preparations. But I was barely able to finish. When you request my services, Mr. Attorney, I hope you will keep that in mind.
Oh my god.
Please, stop!
In any case, my client this time had a very specific date and time in mind.
A specific date and time?
It was a request for my services on the night of the awards ceremony.
Did you ask why on that specific night?
No. I tried to fulfill all my conditions of my client's request. But as for why, I only had my suspicions.
Your suspicions, huh?
Press further.
Let it go.
So what are these suspicions you had? Why did your client request that night?
I'm sure it was all for the bear.
The bear?
My client spoke of it. I'm sure there will be a bear-shaped figurine in one corridor's room. I would like you to retrieve that item for me.
He must be talking... sorry. He must be talking about this bear puzzle.
Inside that figurine was a suicide note. Naturally, the victim brought it with him to his hotel room. He was planning to publicly disclose its contents at the press conference, after all. That is correct. If I had not done the job that night, I would not have known where the bear figurine was.
I see.
Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance?
Yeah?
Yes.
The testimony just now made one thing clear, and that is... the client knew of the secret bear figurine. Huh? Why is everyone so quiet?
Mr. Wright, I think all of us already knew that.
Oh, really?
Witness, please continue with your testimony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters.
So you physically met Adrian Andrews, right?
Of course I did.
What was that? What was that brief pause?
Press further.
Witness, I'd like you to give us a few more details.
I always meet my clients as a matter of principle. I have never taken a request by telephone or mail. And why is that? That's because I value the trust between a client and myself above all else. And the only way to establish that is to speak to the client while looking them in the eye.
Well, Mr. Wright, that testimony is just now of any importance.
Yes.
Of course it was very important, Your Honor. If Mr. the Killer had met his client before the murder, then it's unlikely he's mistaken.
You're saying that his client really was Adrian Andrews?
I guess so.
You see? It is just as I said.
I'm so lost. Who the heck am I supposed to be helping here?
Us to find and finish this case, which you're not doing. Calm down, Phoenix. Think carefully and relax.
Now then, would the witness please continue?
That is what it called. I trust my memory, and I believe I have made no mistakes.
So your client was Adrian Andrews?
That is correct.
Well, he says the two of them met. But if they did, then there shouldn't be anything wrong with the killer's testimony. There doesn't seem to be anything strange this time around.
You have to draw more information from him, but you can't draw his suspicion. If you can do that, you should be able to find a flaw in his testimony somewhere.
Talk about a delicate balance. What do we think we gotta do now?
Also, by the way, there has been something that's been bothering me. I don't
Oh.
remember which statement it was on, but Edward said something about trusting him, and the killer did not question why Edward said him, he just agreed. That's been bothering me.
Nice catch.
Thank you.
Wait, where did he say that?
One of the statements with Prest led to Edward saying something about trusting him as his client, not her, and the killer did not question him and just agreed.
All right, let's find it, and then he thinks Adrian's. Well,
This is not fun. It's that. Oh, not that one, I guess.
No, not this one. Wasn't this one.
Was it the second one then?
Maybe this one, yeah. The second one. No, not this him. Okay. He was publicly, see? He was publicly going to.
Yeah, he's talking about Juan. He was publicly going to
yeah, he's
expose
talking about
the
Karita.
suicide note.
It was not important.
But the killer said sounds plausible, but in the end, it's just his conjecture. No, Your Honor, I don't think it's very important.
Well then, witness, please continue.
Try the third one then. I'm sure that there was a... Maybe it wasn't that hymn. Maybe I'm confusing the hymns. Try pressing the third one. Press further. Wait.
Why he means his clients is not important, and that wasn't the point. Witness, please stop sidestepping my questions.
What do you mean by that?
My question was, did you really meet Adrian Andrews in person?
I've already told you, Mr. Wright, I did. It was only through talking with him face to face that I began to trust him.
There's the hymn. I was wrong in my way to finding it, but I was on the right track.
Mhm. Yup. That's when I thought, I can trust this person as a client. Well, your
It's
client
true
lied
that-
about what they are.
It's true what they say about talking face to face. Oh, Mr. Wright, was that testimony just now of any importance?
Very important.
This time, very important.
If I heard what I think I heard just now, then I think I've got him. Your Honor, I believe the testimony just now was of the utmost importance.
Huh? Really?
If that's the case, witness, please include the statement just now in your testimony. Very well. From the moment I saw him, I thought, I can trust this person as a client.
But as we now know, that was not how it turned out, correct?
What do you mean?
Adrian Andrews turned out to be a client who couldn't stick to the rules, right?
Well, yes. I suppose you are correct.
Hmm.
So I'd like to check one last time. Are you sure your testimony is accurate?
Yeah, present Adrian Andrews' profile that it's not, him.
Right. Good job, Desi.
I think.
You have lawyered good.
He looks so much like that walkie-talkie. It's crazy.
He does.
What about him when he's all shadowy?
Mm,
I'd like to go over this one more time. You met Adrian Andrews at the bar and took the request at that time.
Yes, that is correct.
And that's when you thought he was trustworthy?
How many times must I repeat myself? Yes, that is correct.
I'm sorry, but this is an impossible tale.
What?
Shelley the killer. You've never met the real Adrian Andrews.
Why would you say that?
I wonder.
Because you made one very big slip up. About her.
So what is the issue?
They,
What did you say just now? About hell?
If you've ever met Adrian Andrews in person, one look would have told you that she is a woman.
Oh!
what the?
Order! Order in the court!
Now the
Mr.
trial can't
Wright.
continue.
What is
The
the meaning of
walkie-talkie.
this?
This witness testified to the following: that he always meets face to face with his clients when taking their requests.
But he's never met Adrian Andrews in person.
Yes, Your Honor. That is exactly the point. That means Mr. DeKiller's client could not have been Ms. Adrian Andrews. Sweating oil.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
That's why
He
nervous
played
walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth, I understand your logic on this one. However, why would the assassin make such a basic mistake?
I believe it has to do with her name, Your Honor.
Yep, sounds like a boy's
Her
name.
name?
Adrian.
Yes. Adrian Andrews is without a doubt a very androgynous name.
Yes, I see.
Unlikely for Mr. DeKiller. The entire time he was on the stand, no one had stated Adrian Andrews' gender. And so, he simply picked the wrong gender to go with. He had a 50-50 shot.
What?
Yep, he lost that 50-50.
What's going on?
He lost it to a Chi-Chi.
Shelley the Killer.
Thank
This
God for
court
Gigi
demands an
this time.
explanation.
I think somehow I must have mixed up this client with another.
Sure.
So does that mean you remember something different? Yes, of course. Please, if you will allow me to testify once more.
You know he's just gonna spit out more lies.
Crush those lies.
Very well. But this time, please give us the truth, and nothing but the truth.
So help me God. Quest taking part 2. Yes, now I remember. I took that request by mail.
But you
just
said you
never
did.
did. There have been times when I took a job without having met my client. The
Lies.
request was for the murder of one Carita and 2 or 3 other small things. When I saw the name at the end of the letter, I thought my client to be a man. There's a man, baby.
So you took this job through a letter.
He didn't mention anything about a letter in his earlier testimony, which means he's definitely lying.
Be careful, Phoenix. If you break the assassin's testimony completely, it's over for us.
I know, I can't make him suspicious, but I think we're okay. Like, we can do this. As long as he's standing there across from me. No matter how strong of a punch I throw, he'll counter it.
He suddenly gets
Aw.
explosive diarrhea, and then Von Karma has to take over.
Okay.
Now then, let's begin the cross-examination.
Request taking part 2 again.
Yes, now I remember. I took that request by mail.
But didn't you just say you always meet your clients?
Yes, I suppose I did say that. However, there are some clients for whom a meeting is simply not possible.
But didn't you meet your client this time?
No, did not.
Oh, come now. Let's stop with this game of cat and mouse.
Using your silkiest voice is not going to work on me.
That was not Chase Silkiest voice.
Alright then, just cough it up and confess.
Mr. Wright, you can't badger a witness with such harsh words. You're a lawyer, so behave like one and present evidence instead of mindlessly yelling. Now then, do you have any proof that Mr. De Killer met with his client?
Hey, Del Toro, I appreciate it, dude.
We
Hope you're
don't
doing well.
because he didn't meet with his client. Well, at
He
least
didn't
not
meet
with
with-
Agent Andrews. Yeah. So we don't have proof that he met with her because he didn't meet with her.
So I don't have any proof.
Let's go with that for now.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I don't have any proof.
I see. Then your line of questioning is just another waste of time.
Sadly for us, Your Honor, that is the nature of right and wrong. You see what I did there? Yeah, I made it a little funny. I have a sense of humor about 0.001% of the time. There have been many times when I took a job without having met my client. There wasn't many, no.
And why could you not meet certain clients?
Recently, I have been receiving more requests. If I meet each and every client, I will lose some nice business opportunities.
Nice business opportunities.
On top of which, the times have changed. It is now the age of information and computers, correct? Well, I have joined the times, and now take requests via electronic mail. Call it that.
Electronic mail. You have to mail that in a special insulated envelope.
Oh, you're such a boomer. I'm very sorry. I despise the shortening of words. What I meant by electronic mail is what is commonly referred to as email.
Yo, Cowabunga, dude, what's up?
Yo.
Email?
How's it going?
In a contest of mimicry, the judge would beat a parrot hands down.
Could always cross-examine that parrot again, I guess. Ahem. Anyway, so you took this job without having met your client, and
How's it going, brother?
the request was for the murder of one corrida and 2 or 3 other small things.
2 or 3 other things.
Yes.
And what were these other things? Boo.
A few other things that have nothing to do with this case.
Boo work, I mean, obviously. I'm glad you're doing good.
Yeah, boo work.
Hmm.
What should I do? Should I let him slide with that? It'd be really bad if I pushed his buttons the wrong way and he got mad.
I do not like my buttons being pressed the wrong way.
What do you think, dude? Do we press further or let it go?
Oh, I don't know.
Let it go for now, we'll come back to it.
The killer sounds like one sharp man. I should try to find a better way to do this without making him suspicious.
Let's continue with the testimony. Witness, if you please.
Doesn't feel like a very
No,
smart man.
statement
though.
3. When I saw the name at the end of the letter, I thought my client to be a man.
I try to be on every night. I did start a little late tonight, though. Oops. Happens.
Yeah, it was an oopsie.
So you're saying you never saw your client's face, not even once?
I did. Once. It was when I went to give my client the figurine.
Then how did you...
Like, how did you mistake Adrian Andros for a man?
Because she was in costume?
I see. Yes.
But Ms. Andrews was wearing a mask at the time. You weren't face to face.
The mask?
The nickel samurai mask, I'm guessing?
Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about this? Do you have any problems with this piece of testimony?
I don't know. Do we? I don't remember
we need to press
whether
number
he was
3.
wearing his mask as well. In that case.
What the fuck, Cowabunga?
I don't know.
What do we think?
I don't.
Say no objections right now, and we'll come back to it. And let him talk.
I think I could pull something out of what he said, but it would be real bad if I did something that made him mad over something trivial. There are no problems with the testimony, Your Honor.
We've pretty much reached the end of our rope here.
Huh? It seems like we're still okay to me.
And that is exactly what is so bad. At the rate we're going, we'll end up completely destroying the killer's line. If we do that, you already know how serious of a situation that will put us in.
Oh, yeah. All I can do now is pray that those items reach us in time.
What about we go back to the... where's it called?
Number 3.
Yeah, to press further on the items. Small things, rather.
Yep.
See where that takes us.
The assassin, we know he committed the murder. He's claiming that somebody who didn't hire him hired him.
Who was a witness in the trial earlier. And we were trying to get her, trying to prove she was the real murderer, but we were barking up the wrong tree.
Whether or not they're related to this case is for the court to decide.
Mr. Attorney,
Yes?
everything I have said from the beginning has been nothing but beneficial to your client. Which is why I wonder what is pushing you to continue with this gross examination. Could it be that you are planning to betray your own client?
That's...
I smell the stench of a backstabber. And should you turn out to be one,
Wait. Uh-oh. This looks really bad. I should have pressed my luck. Alright, I have to think. Is this worth pursuing?
Press further, press further.
Witness, this is a very important matter. Please cooperate and tell us what these other jobs your client requested were.
it is truly that important? I suppose I don't have much of a choice. The bear figurine.
The bear figurine.
After the assassination of the target, I was to find that figurine. I was told that this job was just as important as the actual killing.
And where was that figurine?
It was inside Mr. Corita's suitcase.
Hmm. And then what'd you do next?
I handed it over to my client right away.
You gave it to your client? Interesting.
This information certainly sounds important to me. Witness, please include what you just stated in your testimony.
As you wish.
So he handed it to his client that he still thought was a man. For some reason.
One of these was to find the bear figurine and to give it to Adrian Andrews.
I found this figurine at Mr. Ongar's mansion. If you gave it to Miss Andrews, then what was it doing there?
I was waiting for her there.
Uh-huh.
That was also a part of the plan to frame Mr. Engard, I'm sure.
Uh-huh.
That makes a lot of sense.
No,
Well, Mr. Wright, do you have any problems with this piece of testimony?
there is a contradiction, of course. There are a shit ton of them. His whole stupid testimony is a contradiction.
So the killer says he gave the figurine to Miss Andrews, but I know somewhere in the statement there is a contradiction. And yet, I know that if I present something trivial here,
He will cut the connection on his end.
Ever the mind
If you
reader.
want to make a strong point, Phoenix, you have to present strong evidence.
she's right. So now what, Dr. Wright?
Dr. Wright. Since when? What do we present though? Like the suicide note that was inside the figurine? Is that the only thing connected to the figurine?
Neither. I just have an astigmatism.
What? Yeah, the only two things connected to the figurine are the figurine itself and the note. I don't see what else we would present for this.
So if it was in the case, that's the only case Karita had, which was in his room. So if he got the bear figurine from the case, why was there a need to bring it to On Guard in the first place? No, never mind.
But no, because if the thing
That's why
was in
it's-
the case, because they got water on top of it because
Yeah.
it was closed when she got there too. So
Right. I'm remembering things wrong here. That's why I said never mind. I immediately realized my error.
yeah, so if he supposedly took the fucking thing out of the case, then what? He closed it and then she opened it and took the other stuff out. Like,
Yeah, I'm just thinking that bears Karita's fingerprints. It's bear, you know? It's got to be related to the bear. So I guess I was just trying to invent a reason on how.
Mm.
I mean, I don't know. That's what I present,
At
but
the
that's the only thing
same
that kind of
thing,
makes some sense to me.
Cowabunga.
I don't know. My vote is on the note.
You can try it.
The
It's
suicide
not like
note?
we have.
Yeah, the suicide note that was inside the bear figurine.
What does that have to do with where he delivered or got the bear figurine?
It's the only thing connected to the bear figurine.
He just now connected it to the guitar case by saying he took it out of there and then gave it to her.
Though you strangely didn't refer to it as a guitar case.
No, Mia did tell us to present strong evidence, and the suicide note is to me strong evidence. I don't know.
It's forged evidence.
Doesn't make it less strong.
Certainly, we can
From
educate.
the water came from Adrian Andrews breaking a vase nearby on accident when she discovered Juan Karita's body.
Yeah, when she discovered a dead body, she was like, "Oh my god!" and knocked the vase over.
It's like a typical reaction when you know the person is already dead. They say sarcastically, obviously.
Point was taken.
I don't know, you decide. I'm sticking to the note.
Which do them both. Or you can save, right? And we're saving at the point where we can not be in a point of no return.
Witness, let's go over this one more time. You gave Miss Andrews the bear figurine, and she told you to take the bear and wait for her at the On Guard mansion? Is that correct?
Yes? Well, you going with this?
Well, I think you might have remembered a few things incorrectly. What? This is a battle of wits. I can't let up on them. I don't think it's possible for Miss Andrews to have been the recipient of this bear. I don't know. What proves that she wasn't the recipient? That doesn't...
She had gotten the bear. Her goal was to burn the note. The fact that the note exists is why.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
He was not the receiver.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, if she had received the bear, she would have burned it. That's a
So
very
I
good
guess
point.
Desi's right. It's got to be the note.
I am not
Yeah.
right, I'm Mia.
You're also Maya.
Shelley the Killer, if you have really given this bear to Miss Andrews, then this item should not have been inside it.
This item? I see where you're going.
Yep, that's where I'm going.
Where's everybody going? Do I need to pack a suitcase?
You need to plan
Okay.
for your funeral, Judge, because Wright's gonna kill you.
Your Honor, please think back to Miss Andrews' testimony.
And I was going to burn it for her sake.
If even for a single minute, this bear had actually been in Miss Andrews' hands, I'm sure she would have taken the suicide note out and burned it.
Rebel, 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 rebel.
Order! 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 So, that's where you were going.
So, by the very fact that this suicide note was still inside the bear, it tells us that your client didn't know how to disassemble the puzzle.
Which means...
It means, Your Honor, that it's impossible for Adrian Andrews to be the client.
Because she and Concrete were the two who knew how to disassemble.
Order! Order!
Rebel, 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 rebel,
Order!
rebel, rebel.
Mr. Phoenix, right? I'm sure I mentioned this before. How I hate traitors above all else. Think your cross-examination has clearly demonstrated something to me.
Appreciate you, Jazzy.
Bye, Jazzy. You must wish to break your end of our agreement.
No, that's not...
That's enough. That is your intention, then there is only one thing for me to do.
Wait, please.
Gentlemen, ladies, please excuse me. I have a matter that I must attend.
No, please, not that. Please, wait.
Mr. Attorney, bring this trial to a speedy end, and I may stay my hand. Otherwise,
Ah!
did transmit on the beginning.
Rebel, rebel,
What in the...
rebel, rebel, rebel,
Mr. Wright,
rebel, rebel,
are you...
rebel,
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
rebel, rebel,
I didn't understand this witness's outburst just now.
rebel.
Do you think there's a need to hear more testimony, or is this enough?
Well, we should.
Edgeworth, we can't do this. If we keep this up, Maya, she'll...
The prosecution!
What has come over everyone? Even you are...
The prosecution rests.
Okay.
What's going on around here?
The prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor.
What?
Rebel, 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 rebel.
So,
Well, I never thought I'd see the day. This is a trial... This is a most unusual situation. If the prosecution rests with no further questions, then... The prosecution has failed to uphold its stance. That is the case, that even though I am reluctant, I must believe that Mr. the Killer's testimony is accurate. That would mean that Shelley the Killer's client is... Adrian Andrews. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
if I had the trial here right now, then your client, Matt Ungard, would be declared innocent. And in his place, Adrian Andrews would be charged with murder.
Miss Andrews would be charged with murder?
that's what he just said.
The prosecution has no further questions, so we'll now hear the defense's final remarks. Bailiff, please bring the defendant Matt Ongard to the stand.
And the items from the killer's hideout didn't make it in time. We tried as hard as we could, but it looks like our time has run out.
I can't believe it.
The outcome now lies in your hands.
What do we get out of this jam? Dude, did the old guy finally decide?
To be honest, I can't think of you as a truly innocent and good person. You've done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide. But, at least on the charge of murder, it would appear you are innocent.
Ha!
Oh yeah.
So, I guess even old fuddy-duddy figured me out.
Mr. Rongard?
What an atrocious lawyer I have. Giving his own client up like this? And that refreshing like a spring breeze crap? It's just as atrocious. Don't you agree? Anyway, get on with it and pronounce me innocent already. Right, Mr. Lawyer?
Should I side with justice, or should I save Maya's life?
Shall we do, folks?
Better get Anga the guilty sentence, okay?
But if I did that, Maya will die.
Bye, Maya.
But if I say he's innocent, then Miss Andrews will be charged as a murderer. Do I say he's guilty or not guilty? Either choice I make, someone's life is going to end. It all hinges on what I choose.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statement on this matter. If the person who hired the assassin was Adrian Andrews, then your client Matt Ongard is innocent.
There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer is going to say what I want. Aren't you?
Right?
I can't do this. But I have to decide something. I can't count on the evidence to help anymore. I have to listen to my heart. My client, Matt Ongard, is...
We trust in Gumshoe.
So guilty?
Yes.
We're waiting for your answer, Mr. Wright. Matt Ongard, your client deserves an answer.
Maya, I'm sorry.
What?
Yay!
Hey, by the way,
Yay! It's my girl.
Franziska von Karma?
I knew you'd like her in the end.
What are you doing here?
You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off of that scruffy fool.
Did you bring them? The final pieces? Do you have them?
You should know better than to ask that, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Von Karma is perfect in every way. The evidence is here in perfect condition. Don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine, and his injuries are minor.
Aw, she cared enough to tell us that.
All of the items are inside this. Is that his jacket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a filthy old cook this is.
That's Gumshoes. I could spot his tattered rags anywhere.
I apologize for its ugliness, but there was nothing else to wrap the items in.
Maybe if you paid him more, he could
Yeah.
get a better one.
Right?
I've fought long and hard this whole trial, all for what's inside that raggedy coat. I'm sure that inside that coat lies crucial piece of evidence.
Here we go. You ready for it?
Your Honor,
Yes.
inside that filthy coat are the defense's final pieces of evidence.
Your final evidence?
Rebel, 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 rebel.
Banking it all on this, huh?
This trial's already over. All that remains for me is to hand down my verdict. I do not believe that any evidence presented now would change the outcome of this trial.
What?
Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence down to the last. I request that Ms. Von Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence.
I suppose you're right, Mr. Edgeworth. I grant permission to do so. However, this one obvious rule applies here. If these items do not bring up any new points, they will not be accepted by this court.
Oh, fuck.
Now, Miss Von Karma, if you please.
These pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police.
He must have been in quite a rush.
Yes, Your Honor. The killer left 3 pieces of evidence.
Somewhere among the evidence we're about to see, there'll be something to turn this whole situation around. Like a miracle.
You should save, because I think they make us choose between
I'm
one
sure
them.
of it.
I hope I'm wrong.
And that is all we can hope for. The first item is a pistol.
Cool.
Does the killer's pistol have anything to do with this case?
There's no need for a gun at any point in this trial. Or was it talked about about a gun? It's just his,
I don't remember.
A gun has never been mentioned.
Yeah, so no. More
I think
details are
that's-
not needed.
I'm pretty sure there was no gun involved in this case. There's no real benefit to hearing about it. Please present the ad break now.
Now, if
Oh,
we
come
want to
on.
reload and go back to see what would happen if we had chose the gun, we can do that, if we've got time.
Wouldn't that like
I don't know.
drive us straight to a bad ending?
I gotta go to the
I don't know.
bathroom.
It's been a long time. It's been decades since I've played 2.
Hmm. This case better end already soon. I'm starving. It's
Do you have
way
some, like,
past my lunch break.
Small
It- it's-
snack you can go, chow on while you're on ad break.
I don't want to ruin my lunch afterwards. It's past my lunchtime and it's past my coffee time. I'm sacrificing both.
Just about done with this case, though. We are so damn close. The
Let
end
it
is in
be-
sight. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
I thought that so many streams ago.
This time it's for real. I've seen the top of the mountain, Desi. I looked and advanced.
Okay.
In other words, I Google mapped the fucking mountain that we were climbing.
I see.
But this case does have 2 endings,
No.
and I do recommend seeing both.
I mean, if we don't save now, like any more than we already have, maybe we can see the other one afterwards.
It's not here. I'll tell you when the split is. That one
Oh.
I have. That one I know. That one's the one that stuck with me, and why I really like this case is that you get to
see.
make this choice.
I'm back. Ads are still going for another 15 seconds.
Welcome back.
Fuck you, ads.
And now I don't have an ad running. Gives me ads when I'm not supposed to. And then doesn't give me ads when I am supposed to. Like,
yeah,
what
I
the
don't
fuck?
understand that at all. Alright, ad break is over. We should be good to go.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Please present the next piece of evidence.
The second piece of evidence is this videotape.
I bet the killer took that from the on-guard mansion.
Is that important? Maybe?
Could be.
Perhaps? Could be.
Have you checked the contents of that tape?
Unfortunately, there was no time to.
Oh, yeah.
But I would speculate that this tape is very important.
Why would you say that?
Because he came back to his hideout for it.
The killer went back for it?
That is right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 of the officers at the site. But somehow it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. That is very important indeed. Surely the killer is no ordinary man. The last piece of evidence is this bellboy's uniform, although that is also important.
Hi, Ellie.
Ellie, hi.
Is that a uniform from the Gatewater Hotel?
Details, more details.
Was that used during the crime?
I am almost certain it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets.
There's no doubt about it. The killer was wearing this on the night of the murder.
There is one thing I found interesting about this uniform.
And what is that?
There is a button missing on the uniform.
You say. A button?
Ellie.
It's a very unique button. I'm sure if you were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue. That is all I have to present, Your Honor.
It's just as I thought.
And what is that, Your Honor?
I'm sure were we under normal circumstances, these items from Shelley the Killer's hideout would be very important. However, our question is not who did the killing.
It is, who is the client?
Yes, that is correct. And these 3 items don't tell us anything about that. Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Carver. You may step down.
Wait, Your Honor. Please allow me to examine this new evidence.
Overruled. This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict.
Wonderful. Absolutely splendid. This judge is such a brilliant man, isn't he?
Is this the end?
Phoenix.
I knew it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there?
I think you're wrong. I think they do exist.
They do exist.
But you have to make that miracle happen. You've come this far. You can't give up now.
But no matter how you think about it, it's
Try, for my sake. Just think about it for a second. There are 2 ways out of the situation for us. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Let me guess, bad and good ways?
Two?
The first.
Have fun, Ellie.
Make on God wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict.
Huh?
The killer will always place his client's wishes first. Huh. If on God himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostage go.
That may be true, but that's asking me to do the impossible.
The second way. Cause the killer to end his contract with Angard. If the killer were to no longer think of Angard as his client, then he would let Maya go.
Mia, that's even more impossible. He's a man who values duty towards his clients above all else.
That is what I said.
I know both of these seem like impossible feats at first. But if you could make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle.
Which angle would you like to pursue, Desi?
The bigger problem is, the judge has already said he doesn't need any more evidence. The pieces he's just shown, he's not accepting them.
I'm thinking, since Spring asked me for an opinion, I'm thinking it's more plausible or more possible to work with the killer rather than on guard.
Okay.
Go for the angle.
Prove that
I
there
might
are
be
plans.
wrong. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Phoenix. Think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us?
Turn the thinking upside down, right?
Yep.
The other side?
Inside out.
Wait, does she
Upside
mean... You mean to turn things around?
Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it?
The person who needs the evidence...
The defense, prosecution, and the judge. We have seen all the pieces of evidence. And that is how we have come to know the truth. But there is one person who has yet to see them all. And that person does not know the truth. That truth, it may be what will bring about the miracle in the end.
There are no objections this time, correct? Now then, I'll pronounce my verdict.
Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids?
I've already told you, Mr. Wright, this court does not need any more evidence.
I'm not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor.
Then, do you want to show the evidence to that person?
Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion, I will grant you one chance.
One chance?
Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person.
That's impossible. To turn the situation around in one try.
One try. That is all I will permit.
I have to try to remember.
I'm always like,
Everything-
oh god, this is save.
Think, Phoenix. Think. There must be a way to save Maya while taking Angard down at the same time.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time. Who would you like to show evidence to?
The killer. I don't know. That's my angle. I'm going with my angle.
Are their killers valid? Yeah, we want Shelly to kill her.
Yeah, not John
That
Doe.
was specifically John Doe.
Yeah.
I see. And now, Tell this court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person.
The videotape? Question mark?
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth?
I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to that witness.
Bailiff, please bring the transceiver from earlier.
Alright, it looks like I managed to convince him.
Okay.
Maya, she's okay, right?
Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to this trial? Now, if I understand correctly, wish to show me one piece of evidence?
Yes, one's all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back.
That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. I was told to protect that videotape.
I thought so.
Afraid I seem to have failed in that regard.
Do you know the contents of this tape?
I was sternly told by my client to not watch it.
Gee, I wonder why.
So I have absolutely no idea.
Actually, you are on this tape.
Me?
Hey, what up, SM? There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. Your actions were being recorded.
What?
Is that true, Mr. Wright?
We already discussed this. What do you mean?
Who was it that planted the camera?
You're
Well, the only person who could have placed a camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally.
That was Adrian Andrews.
no, it was on God, and we can prove it. We have
Be
receipts.
quiet and listen, Your Honor.
You're right.
Yes,
Lucy.
sir.
We have receipts for the bear.
Your client specified a place and time for you, isn't that right?
Yes.
That was so they could film you.
I had no idea. Mr. Wright. Why would my client do such a thing? I would like to know why.
Why did Matt Engard film the crime scene? The reason why he did it is that it's my ticket out of this whole mess. There's only one reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene. They...
Black
Wanted to
bear,
see
good,
more of this.
obviously.
What is this? A Duran Duran song? Girls giant media thing? Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you, and this is what they said.
But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all, assassins. Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay, and even blackmail him if I want.
Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say about that, Shelly the Killer?
Oh, looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning.
What up, Scott?
Hi.
Yes, by a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them. to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client.
I have one question for the witness. Yes. You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. Yes, that's right. But what if that traitor was your own client? What would you do then?
There it is.
It's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And client become my next target. For the honor of the tequila name. Takes an eternity. I will follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment.
Oh yeah, Scott.
I see. That's all I wanted to know.
So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around.
Mr. Wright,
Yes?
my contract with my client is over now. I seem to have a job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item.
Oh, was that supposed to be Maya?
Yeah, that was Maya. She said, "What the? I'm not an item."
What the? I'm not an item.
Maya, I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank goodness.
I just think to that part in Demon Slayer. Oh, thank goodness!
This trial appears to have come to its conclusion. However, I'm sort of... I don't know quite what just happened here with the client and the witness and... Miss Von Karma, where did that...
Why are we looking
Guess
at
who's
Deadwood?
assistant now? She always has you in her sights. Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict, right, Desi?
Yes.
His face.
Mr. Ongard, it looks like somehow you've got what you wanted. You'll finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy.
But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watch this video. Help me! Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please.
Is this alright with you, Mr. Wright?
So we're not going to go the way I thought we would for him to reveal his client's name, but because of what just happened, he's gonna ask to be pronounced guilty, so he's gonna be safe in jail.
Yeah, could be.
Nick, hi, thank you for the raid. How you doing, friend? Welcome in, Raiders.
Welcome
We're
in, dudes.
Fast approaching the end of this trial, finally, but we're playing Ace Attorney with my love Desi and my friend Pretty Hero Dude.
Be the
Hi.
ending of the second game, so do not want
Very
the
good point.
spoilers. Feel free to lurk or go elsewhere.
I said story at Nikkei tonight. I see.
I did not do that line, but thanks. I
Yes, you
already
did.
remembered. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I waited for you to finish the line before I started talking to Cupcake for the
I
raid.
didn't say anything.
You absolutely did, dear.
What? The
I
dog-
literally-
okay.
I literally waited for you to stop talking before I started talking to Cupcake about the raid. I had not pressed spacebar since that point.
It's I don't know. I can't remember.
Whatever. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there is no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Plead whichever way your heart tells you.
Right, Chief.
Now here's where we can do both. So which way do you want to see the least, and then we'll make the other one the canon.
This is the good and the bad ending, I'm guessing.
Right. One of them is actually canon.
One of them is canon. Don't tell me the bad ending is the canon one.
No.
No, it's the good one.
Hmm. I'm guessing plead not guilty is the bad ending.
It is. Either one is a good ending. Actually, they're both good endings, which is why I'd say see them both.
I mean, if we plead not guilty, he dies, so that is good. I agree.
Well, we're only going to see
Yep,
once
he-
a night, because, yeah.
Do we go back and see the other one the other stream?
We could, as long as
Perhaps.
we save.
I did save.
Mm.
You just saw me save.
I know, but we saved 2, so that way we can override the other one.
It's on save 1 right now
Yeah,
because save 2 is the last one I used. Next time I save, it'll
Yeah,
be
we
on save
plead
2.
guilty because... Yeah,
Okay.
So guilty?
yes.
Matt Ongard. Even though I'm a lawyer, I cannot make your crime disappear. I think a guilty verdict is appropriate here.
Me? My wonderful self? Guilty?
Even if you got an acquittal, the instant you set foot outside the detention center, your life would be in danger. No matter which way you look at it, you can't run away from your crime anymore.
No! Guilty,
Holy.
guilty.
Holy! Hurts just to watch.
We chose this path. I was trying to spare you from it.
As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth.
We? I don't remember you helping out much in this.
Mr. Edgeworth, how is Matt Ongard?
I've left Ms. Von Karma in charge of his incarceration.
Nice.
I'm sure he's getting a full course meal of whip leather right about now.
Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness?
Yes.
Sorry, we almost found you guilty for murder.
I plan to pay my debts to society for my own crime, Your Honor. The first time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair.
She must be talking about
Fair.
the time Edgeworth really went after her. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did.
This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness. If you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me.
But after that, when I was alone in the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself for who I am. And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt,
Hey, no worries, I appreciate you, friend.
I felt like I had finally been saved.
Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile.
I am really happy that you two were in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I've felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone.
It looks like we've resolved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about. But everyone seems to be in good spirits. And that's good enough for me. That is all.
Oh,
This court
don't
is adjourned.
understand this stuff anymore.
March 23rd, 5:14 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
I'm aware. We played through the Judgment series.
You were great out there, Phoenix.
What I did out there was right, wasn't it?
This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. You got them a guilty verdict this time. But you have to look past all of that to what's really important. You now realize that there is something more than just getting a not guilty, right?
Yes, I understand now.
Phoenix, think back for a second. Why are her lips not moving?
She's
Think to
thinking
them.
this, I think.
Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived with the final pieces of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statement on this matter.
I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Should I side with justice? Or should I save Maya's life?
In justice we trust.
My client, Matt Ungard, is...
Is he guilty or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then. And your answer? Your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you.
Right.
Edgeworth.
I have good news. Maya is now safe in police custody.
Really?
Pearls.
You telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edward?
Yes, she's quite safe. She is on her way here as we speak in a patrol car.
As we speak in a patrol car? Okay,
Yes,
what a sentence.
right.
Mystic Maya is saving you. You did it. You really did it, Mr. Nick.
Ow! She punches deceptively hard for a kid.
I believed in you. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her. Mr. Nick will save her.
We almost did it.
Thanks.
Oh,
What's wrong?
Miss Von Karma.
About earlier. Thanks. Ow!
Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost. Your perfect win record has now been crushed. And yet, you are still happy?
I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Von Karma.
How dare you?
Don't worry. She may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago.
Edgeworth?
For my own personal victories, and for guilty verdicts. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remains spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner, and tasted my first defeat.
Taste tested it, yep.
Taste test, yes. It tested mother approved. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then
Happened to him.
it was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. And I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened, so I left the prosecutor's office. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death.
As well as you should have. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die. Excuse you. You
lost
hear the
twice.
words coming out of your mouth?
But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change.
What foolish nonsense.
We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant. But every time we did so, no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. And then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well.
What? You trusted your enemy?
Doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we hold and everything we have. Erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch. But we will always eventually reach that one single truth. This I promise you.
The truth?
Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, right? That's why you couldn't forgive me, this man who went into hiding. Isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night.
Oh. Is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick?
You really let me down. You disappeared and I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me. All those years ago. And you betrayed your own words. That's why 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least, that's what I told myself.
You pathetic fool. Miss Von Karma? I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser.
You're part of the Disgrace Loser Club now too, Karma!
A Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. You are no longer worthy of being a
So
Von
wait a
Karma.
minute. Let me make my joke. So I'm just Miles Edge now? Yeah! Please continue.
And neither am I.
Von Karma is a woman, Beans.
I think it's obvious by her, you know.
But I guess the point still stands?
It's over. It's all over.
Franziska threw something on the ground just now.
This is an electromagnet receiver.
Isn't that the thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe?
I'll return this to the precinct later. There's something else.
Not the whip. Oh, isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip?
Never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action. Is she going on
Aw.
hiatus now too? You should keep this, right?
Okay.
Nick!
Yeah, there's no mystery of who the fuck this is.
Yeah.
Maya!
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Beans.
Oh, Nick, I knew you would come through. You got convicted like I knew you would. And on top of that, you even rescued me.
Well, of course I did. You know I never desert you.
Desert you.
But we sure pressed our luck with this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here.
How many
Well,
times has she lucked
whatever.
out?
Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through Burley.
I think she means that, y'all.
Is it
She
really?
does. She totally does.
Is it really that easy to do something like that?
Thanks a lot, Nick.
Don't mention it.
Maya?
Oh, Miss Rachelsworth.
I'm relieved you're alright.
Aw, AG. Hey, it looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago.
That's
She
her
still
stomach.
hasn't
That's her
eaten.
fucking stomach. I get it, Maya. I'm also starving.
Yeah, you're hungry too.
Alright, I think it's time we got out of this depressing place.
Really
Huh?
getting in character, right?
Where are we going?
Good, Nick. Food. Grub. Chow. I'm starved. I'm so hungry, even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun to me, Nick.
Whoa. You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib at least.
No. Edgeworth is a prime rib, excuse you.
She does have a point. I don't know if I enjoy being referred to as a piece of meat.
Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please.
If you insist.
Alright, so how about we hit up our usual burger joint?
Don't be silly, Nick.
Huh?
This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food. So I've decided that we have to make it up by having another feast.
So, Gatewater?
Another feast?
Come on, Nick. Food. March 23rd,
Oh
7:38.
god, we really did go to Gatewater.
Gatewater Hotel lobby.
Hey, pal. Sorry to keep you guys waiting.
Those are minor injuries?
Gumshoe, are you alright?
It could have been a lot
Yeah.
worse.
But I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I'd hit a telephone pole of all things.
A telephone pole? Then it wasn't a red light that got him? Shit did it again, city boy. I felt like my dear old heart was gonna give out on me, and I ain't joking.
Yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode of the Steel Samurai.
Thanks. Now looky here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you're bullying Mr. Right too hard? If you don't stop being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick it. Tonight even.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, come on now. Everyone gather round.
Not everyone.
Y'all are getting your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer. Looks like Lotta bought herself a new camera.
Well, Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us now. Oh, come on. Tonight's all about eating, so let's go chow down, pal.
Amen to that, pal. Amen.
You know why Von Karma was happy to, like, leave the tracer behind? She had them implant a tracer inside his head.
You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, Detective.
Huh? Me? You really think so?
He's right. If it wasn't for the 3 items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending.
Well, you know, it's... Huh? Wait. That's odd. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I
Well,
was sure I took 4 things in
Oh.
total, sir.
Oh. What? 4?
Yeah, I'm sure I put one of those items in my coat pocket.
There was a 4th item? Oh, come on, y'all. It's over. But who, boy, I tell you, you really are something else. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped, never a dull moment with you, huh?
You think?
Why does she look so happy about that?
But being shut away for 2 whole days. Weren't you scared? Why do you look excited?
No.
Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. So to keep my mind off things, I drew a picture.
Sounds like you had a rough gal. So where's this picture of yours?
Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Mr. Mine's picture. That was a terrible tone, but it's fine. You know, I don't know where it went. Aw, that's too bad. Well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyway.
I'm sure it's nice to finally see them both. It sure is nice to finally see them both smiling again. What is it, Edgeworth?
This thing is picking something up.
That's Miss Von Karma's receiver. Thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life, sir. I can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me.
That's odd. Even though you're standing right here, the tracking device seems to be in a different location.
No, it's probably busted or something, sir.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do.
Huh? But Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't even eaten anything yet.
And you've eaten way too much, you glutton.
Literally starved. I had fun tonight. Now, if you'll excuse me. See you next game.
Wait,
Let me have my dramatic exit. What?
I just want to say thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there.
If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, right?
I feel like words alone aren't enough here. I wonder if there's anything I can give him to express how I feel?
A hug.
A friendly handshake.
A hug.
Maybe
Give
he
him the
would like
Nickel
an
Samurai
iced
poster.
tall glass of strawberry juice.
I know how to contact the killer.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Give him the whip.
Yeah. Or that he's whipped.
I honestly don't know that. Like, what in the world should we be giving him right now?
The prosecutor badge.
If only he could experience how Phoenix felt.
Give him the experience of Yaoi. Wow.
I would gladly
Give him the gun.
I'm good with that.
How about the teddy bear? He does like a good puzzle, doesn't he?
Hmm.
It's good for roll 34. It's good for him. I think the whip.
Probably. I think it's better off with him, even if it isn't the correct answer. What's this?
Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. You and her.
You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job.
It looks like Mr. Edgewood has left Mr. Nick. Hey, Mystic Maya? Yes, Pearly? I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? You and Mr. Nick, I mean. Pearly, would you get it out already? You're embarrassing me.
She's shipping them.
Anyway. So, who's paying for this lovely dinner party?
As if you need to ask, of course it's Phoenix. Everyone say thank you to Nick.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm kind of at the point where I can't even buy instant noodles, pal. So I kind of already put your name on the bill.
Huh? Huh?
What a guy.
Yeah, I got me a situation like that myself. And there's this camera shop in this hotel, see? And I just bought myself this good old beauty here. It'd better be anyhow for $3,000. Huh? Huh? Huh?
The what? The
Actually,
what?
I reckon y'all bought it for me since you're on the tab and all. Since it's on your tab and all.
How much do you think this dinner bill was?
Isn't this great, Mr. Nick? Yeah, Nick.
He's gonna have to take out a loan.
Mortgage at this rate.
Get a second mortgage on his studio, his office.
Yep.
Yeah, Edgeworth saw that a mile away and was like, if I ditch now without eating, I won't have to pay for all this food.
I mean, there is a reason why he's called Miles Edgeworth.
There you go. That was very impressive. Very
Oh,
good.
why do I suddenly feel like screaming? You don't need to hold back now, you hear?
Yeah,
Desi here is proving her Edgeworth.
time to let it all out.
This is going to be the first time I hear the real you. Go on. It's been a while since I heard you say it. I've been busy being a hostage and all.
All right, then. If you say so.
Oh, here we go with the
The
fast
ending.
section.
We did it, dudes. We finally beat another one.
I knew we would. I just knew we would. You really came through for me, Nick. I had to hide that letter, but I knew you'd find it. I really feel like I've been living on the edge lately.
The
I
Edgeworth?
mean, I've escaped death 3 times now. Pretty cool, huh? I feel like a pro. Oh,
Right. It ain't gonna be the last time, Maya.
Yeah, we got to pay attention here because there's no pausing or.
Right. Breed fast.
I'm so happy that you could save Mystic Maya, Mr. Nick, and I'm so happy for the 2 of you. Speaking of which, I think this hotel is a popular place for honeymooners, so I sort of made reservations for the 2 of you just in case.
What a thoughtful little girl. Let's see if I have to be bagged soon.
Well, pal, looks like I'm back on the force again. Mr. Edgeworth had a long talk with the chief, and he got me reinstated for my sake. Well, I heard he said things like, letting that one go was bad for all of society. I knew it. Crashing headlong into everything is the only way to live, pal.
Okay.
Didn't learn his lesson.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
I don't
We
remember
got
her.
Maggie. First case.
I'm Maggie, but yeah. I'm going to be a waitress from now on. I don't know. And bring smiles and joy to the people who come by the restaurant, sir. I hope you stop by sometime, Mr. Wright. I
haven't seen
forgot
her
your
in a while.
existence.
I know, right?
Mm. She'll be back.
And I forgot about Zoom.
Oh no.
What?
Yes, are you here to visit a patient? I'm Director Hottie. Recently home, yes. A girl, you know, I haven't seen her around. Yes. But I remember, even if I laid so much as an eye on her, it would go crack. Didn't matter if I got whipped, though. Yes. Oh.
Dear Morty.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Who's
going through
worse
the entire
now?
cast of the entire second game now
Yep.
because this is the
Yep.
final case. So yeah.
It's time to begin our quest of world circus domination, and to let the world know we are serious, I plan to make a fabulous flight to Zimbabwe.
Hey Max, what do you think, Zimbabwe's? Do you think the castle's made of cake and bunnies who can talk? I don't know.
I think if there are any talking bunnies, even they won't laugh at Moe's jokes. Ouch.
Didn't like that.
Damn.
Standing right here.
I'm ready! I'm ready! There's no way these jokes are gonna fall on deaf ears! I'm going to be more contemporary with my humor! Mo curls! Represent!
Actor, it worked out. Prepare for Hallelujah chorus. Say something, will ya? You're supposed to start this off. Get on with it.
God, these people exist. It's been so long.
I know, I forgot the voices
It's been
for some
so
of these,
long
so I
on the
just
last
winged it.
What's this? Drat! It's just an ordinary electric razor charging stand. I can't believe this. Really? How long did they plan on making me do this?
Oh, but it's Edgy Poo's idea, so that means it must have a deep hidden meaning!
But why do I get the feeling they wouldn't forget about me, would they?
It was never like this in the old days. Everyone thought of the world of me. They called me Queen Wendy. And this is going to feel the pain of my heel. They're going to feel the pain of the pain with fire. Very dangerous. While they start the scenery, the burn. There's something like that.
I appreciate everything you and Mr. Edgewood did for me from the bottom of my heart. Oh, that's right. I received a letter from Miss Von Karma. She said that after I get out, I should feel free to consult her about anything at all. I'm really thankful to have met everyone.
Yeah, it really would have been cool if she had became Karma's assistant and then later on went further than that. It has become difficult for me in this country as of late. As such, I will take a short leave of absence. If you would like to request my services, please be sure to visit my homepage. May we both be blessed with longevity.
You hear that, Phoenix?
This message will self-destruct in...
March 23rd, 9:42 p.m. International departures, Gate 12.
Is it me?
Where are you going,
Where-
Francisco? I don't know. Oh, who it is?
Oh, just in case, where are you going, Francisca?
How did you know I was here?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Ah.
Phoenix would have called her Von Karma. With this,
That's...
I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example.
That's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy drab coat of his.
You're taking it with you?
I don't know how it ended up in my luggage. But it's going in the trash, I promise you that. No, it's not.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very interesting.
When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout. But I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir.
Yeah, she took the fourth one. 4 things.
It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket.
He he put it in here. It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over.
What are you going to do now?
That's none of your business.
Are you running away?
Shut up. You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manfred von Karma's daughter.
Franziska,
So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what. And failure, such a thing is not an option for me. My father was a genius. There's no doubt about it. But
a genius killer.
me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. But I had to be one. I had to.
You may not be a genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. I've even thrown my whip away.
Oh, this old thing. Speaking of that, Wright gave me this to hold on to. Right. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you? I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip. Vampires.
You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked on ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth, I've always hated you.
But you're warming up to me.
And then, finally, my chance to take my revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge.
I see.
You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today.
I believe you can. Just like how Adrian Andrews did.
Adrian Andrews?
You were going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics, isn't that right? Today, you chased after me after I had left you behind all these years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side.
Actually, not side by side, but sure.
Yes, facing each other, yes. Semantics. But I have no intention of stopping. If you say you are going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path, I suppose there's always defense, right? And this is where we part ways. Franziska von Karma.
Hi. Hi. I am Francisco von Karma. Don't think I'm going to walk in your shadow forever. Our battle begins now, so you had better prepare yourself, Miles Hitchford. I'm getting this to her. Phoenix Wright. One day, someday, I'm sure we'll meet again in battle. Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you. I'll take good care of this vault piece, so I can give it to you when at last we meet again. What is the fourth piece of evidence?
The drawing.
The drawing that she made.
Oh
Yep.
my god, it's so
Maya.
cute!
Capcom!
Oh, we're done! So you're telling me we wouldn't have seen that ending if we didn't give Edward the whip?
Yep.
Oh my god!
Yeah, most of the cases have something like that. Or you have to give something to someone, or if you don't do it, you don't see a good piece of content.
You're right.
Yeah, we saw a good piece of content, alright. We saw Francisca cry.
Something I bet you thought you would never see.
Yeah. I am dying for food. It's been 2 hours after my lunchtime.
Yep, and it is definitely past time we rated out, so.
I sacrificed everything for this case.
3DS
I swear.
homebrew program, it's James,
So I'm gonna go.
Interesting. Yeah,
That's cool.
so shall we?
We gotta go, dudes!
But yeah, I'm gonna run off, guys. It was fun. I'm glad we finally finished it. I need food.
Hi, dear.
I'm glad we're done too. Next time is the brand new game
Yes.
that came out decades ago.
It's
Yeah.
not gonna be next week, by the way.
Yeah, no.
But it'll be new to some people.
Next week she'll be on vacation, so yeah, it'll be
Yeah,
a couple weeks.
I can't do next week, so
Yeah.
perhaps the week after next week.
Alright, we're gonna call it a night though. I've got things to do myself because I have to get.
Those
I have
things
to-
are me.
Yeah, that, but also I have a fucking meeting today I don't want to go to.
Meetings are the worst.
They are. But thanks for coming to hang out, y'all. Hope you guys had fun. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow night. I've got a couple of game keys to play over the next couple of days, I think. I mean, not the next couple of... Well, I don't know. I've got a couple of game keys that I need to play that I got from PR people, but I was going to play one of those today, but we did this instead because, well, we do this whenever we can. So I'll be getting to one of those tomorrow, and then I guess next week for the other game or something like that. We'll see.
Mhm.
Because, you know, co-op stuff and horror night and all that nonsense. But yeah.
Yep.
But of course.
But yeah, bye, y'all. Have a great day. Hope to see you in the next one.
Bye bye.
Bye!